What is up, all of my great viewers? Today we're back with another video from Mindusty, even though this is a part 2 and it's been a few hours since the last one. Where today's video, I try and confuse all of my viewers by sounding completely different for an intro that I never do, because I thought it would be funny and I didn't really think it over twice. Anyways, on to more relevant things. We are soon going to push Desolate Rift. However, I realize there's one thing I want to do first, which is, deal with production shortages. Turns out, plastanium is not something I have in great supply. And by in great supply, I mean I have basically zero. So, I plan to rectify this by building a huge mine for it. Immediately, this doesn't even seem to be using too much coal. Actually, it does. Whatever, we have more than enough production. But yeah, we have the titanium here. This is literally how I started the video. Or, not video. Literally the exact same situation I find myself in before. And you guys aren't running because you guys aren't running, and you guys aren't running because there's not enough lead. There's not enough lead because there's sand contamination. How do I know that? No, there's no contamination. I'm just fucking stupid. You love to see it, don't you? You love to see it. Oh no. It'd be best if you stopped doing that. Alrighty, there we go. I ended up doing quite a few modifications to the tar fields, like setting up a bunch of oil and like oil? A bunch of silicone and stuff extraction. So things should be better off now. But I would like to make quite a lot of plastanium. So let's get on that. If I'm gonna be doing that, I might as well just... yeah, that's easier. Do that. Now this is filling with oil rather fast. We got plastanium here. Okay, it gives me an idea though. Something I can do. How's power looking? Power's looking fine. This shut down like 3 different times, so I don't really want to fuck with it. There's no water nearby, but that doesn't matter because it turns out this thing's really nice. I also want to put diesel drills for the first time. Trust me on that. They're not too expensive, and I get a little bit of power back if I do it. And I get a little bit of spare water. It's surprising to me just how much, or how little diesel actually takes. Oil goes in. Oil goes in. Power goes in here. Now we start producing a little bit of power. Now these can be upgraded to diesel drills. Because, admittedly, I do want to make with this titanium. So, yep. Their base speed is slightly higher, but what really is interesting is the fact that they're, well, oil, when you provide oil to them, they're much, much faster. And do that. Do this. And that's titanium. I had a really weird idea just now. You know what, this is probably going to work really, really poorly, but the idea is pretty damn simple. The reason I don't think this is going to work, like, at all is because of just, well, reason should be fairly obvious why I don't really believe in this setup. Which is that it's probably going to fill up pretty damn fast. Or it's like it's going to fill up the bridge, and then the bridge is going to clog, and it's not going to work properly. I'm going to try it anyways. And it's clogged because it wasn't plugged in. Nice. Yes, I'm building even more plastanium, I realize. No, I'm not sorry. You need a lot of this stuff. Those are coal centrifuges. Well, I mean, technically speaking, they do use oil, but... yeah, that's weird. Okay, I'm just gonna take some of these out. Just drop it. Did I have to do it that way? I wanted to. There we go, plastanium compressors. And... it kinda actually works, it seems. It's weird having a pipe in the middle. Wait, it's actually working really well. Hold on. This is an idea, certainly. This is mine now. I'm confiscating this. Wow, those spin. Really freaking fast. Still doing slightly less than an air blast. Amazing. I forgot if you have something you can't shoot automatically or by manually, but surprisingly enough, this does work very well. Why isn't it clogging? It's naturally balanced. I mean, yeah, no, this is wonderful, actually. Okay, well, every day you learn something new, don't you? Yeah. This is a good design. It's class. Astonishing. You know, it's so good, I'm even gonna build a second one. I'm always sort of kind of pleased with how much range those have. Yeah, this works great. I mean, except for the fact that there's actually not enough belt space, which admittedly is not great. I think if I do a route, I might fix it. No, it doesn't. Whatever, it works anyways. I forget how much titanium you need. I can't make these spin any faster, game. Please do acknowledge that fact. But yeah, no, these need so much titanium that this is fully functional. Wow, I'm actually surprised. And it's producing a lot of plastanium too, though. 12 a second, that's actually nice. And it even gets a little bit of free power as well. I'm very happy with how this turned out, actually. Very, very happy. Also, I wonder if this can be run purely off of that. Who would have guessed? That's a surprisingly good design. And the nicest part about this is it supports infinite flow rate. Speaking of infinite flow rate, jeez, man. I know oil's not used much in the base game. You hook that up to that for like 4 seconds. It's a lot, man. Forgot I had that. Just gonna get rid of these. That was honestly way easier than I expected. Goodbye. Sometimes it's just sort of nice to do this, even though I'm technically recording. Alrighty. Well, there's even more plastanium. Boosted as well for good measure. And powered. So if anything, this thing's surprisingly powered. That's adding 1,000. These two are both using like 1,000. More than 1,000 actually. Okay, so it pays for a single distillation tank automatically. The thing is, I'm pretty sure, or no, I think it pays for both distillation tanks. This produces 6, and this uses like 3. Or no, just 300. Okay, the ratio sucks anyways. I definitely feel like diesel power should be a bit better. I mean, it's convenient, but the fact that everything diesel related takes 12, both of these take the same amount of diesel, which is 12. Just feels weird. Anyways, got some of this going, which means this is now still out of reach. Nice. I like how Surge is the thing I have done by a lot. Yes, I overbuilt Surge. Well, I get tired of it. I will have leftover silicone, which is nice. But I think we should prepare for Desolate Rift now. Into which I'm going to put research into here. No surprise that those are just 2 slow ones, considering how I've designed things. Corvus and Eclipse is good. Also, I dumped a lot into here for some reason. I don't really know why. Anyways, I want to get the Eclipse up and running. Corvus as well would be good. Which is a way I could only put in Surge, but I didn't realize it even used that much Surge. Okay, and I believe I said I wanted to use a Comet and Dragon's Claw. So, without further ado... What? Oh, because I lost impact off camera. Oops. I know I say I don't want to hold sectors, but it's annoying. Why is there a liquid tank there? I appreciate the effort, but... Huh. Now all the mess is gonna be gone, and I have to recapture this. Something I should do off camera is what I'm hearing. Well, you know the old saying, in police we trust, so... Yeah, they got their work cut out for them, but it's fine. Because power is completely fine. What? Oh well. Force projectors are weirdly cheap. Okay. They do take up a lot of space, however, which I'm not fond of. Honestly, I'd want to put it like right between these walls. Wasting titanium, la-di-dee, la-di-doo. I mean, we need to get power online at any degree, so... yeah. What's actually needed for power? Waste output, that's what's needed. And you're filling up because you're kind of full. You're kind of full because this pipe was destroyed, and this pipe was destroyed because I can't actually do anything with it. Okay, so we need power, and we have power. And the power is not being moved because... I don't know. So the power was being moved. We were lied to. This one's the fast one anyway, so who cares? That's pretty much done anyways. I don't like how I'm using battery backups for this, but it's so much easier. Thinking of which, I need to check on my weapon systems. They're probably not holding up too well. I don't know, weapons are looking great. And ironically, even without power, this should be plenty to defend off any swarms. Yes, we have a lot. Okay, so we don't have to worry about defense, it's just... the game has some weird calculations where even though this is really devastating, they can just sort of walk down and ignore it. Well, I guess we're capturing this again. You have some... okay, the first enemy is going to die at a rather alarming rate to this, I'm sure of it. We even have some of that burner stuff down here. Yeah, not even a chance with him. Yeah, you can see where the pollution pipes were going. Might as well start illegally disposing of the sludge we have. I see no reason not to. We need to get this connected pretty damn fast. Oh, we can actually make more storage. Which is great, because we don't want that building up. Yeah, we don't have any plastanium to here, so we'll suddenly accumulate a large quantity of plastanium. But yeah. I like you can see the original thing. Also, if I'm not mistaken, that's also the same reason I didn't want to bring polys into here. It's because well, I do want these pipes to be torn down. But whatever. Why is there even walls over there? So it's definitely a lot of old things in this sector that I didn't really care enough about. Ignore me deconstructing the walls. Oh. Well, they didn't target the pipes, but they still destroyed them. It's not very cool of you. It's a good thing I got the titanium back. But yeah, no, I need to, like, connect this soon. Because as long as there's sludge in here, I have a really bad feeling about it. Also, in a weird, convenient turn of events, the power grid was separated, so it's not actually failing anymore. So in a weird way, yeah, I kind of fixed it. Are you guys building something you can't afford? Yep, sure fucking are. I don't think this is ever gonna get fixed. The polys are just so stupid. Like, you guys don't have phase fabric here. And you won't unless I intervene. Stop acting like you do suddenly. Honestly, I could probably just AFK this whole sector. Even without power, it's just so well defended. And the walls don't even protect the core, ironically enough, so... Yeah. I think I might just AFK this. And, think of a title for it. Also, these huge battery backups are really convenient because I still have so much power in the grid. But I can make phase fabric. Hold on. Oh, sick. I totally can. I guess I'll start mining and producing to it. I'm leaking power somewhere. By base, that just takes 10. Wow. I would say I don't have any thorium, but the answer is I do actually have a lot of it. Wow. A really incredible expense on that one. This is all the titanium I really want to give out, so... Yeah, that's fine. Wait, there's a battery as well over here, so that's fine. Yeah, face is expensive to produce. I think it is the highest base power draw in the entire game. The unit, I think, just died somewhere, I don't even know. I mean, the pipes don't matter either, admittedly, because, well, this isn't even running. I realistically could bump this back on, but we have power reserves, so I'm admittedly not even worried. Oh, look who got things done. Still building up. And just turn it off. I want to preserve what power reserves we have. A 5 phase, that's a lot of power. Since they could build that stuff, they've now discovered the ability to build outwards. Holy shit. This is called fixing your past mistakes incorrectly. Yes, I did forget I can't take desolate if I half-assed this one. But, you know. Like, look how strong the defenses are. They're gonna shoot at the pipes. Yep. And then they're gone. So I'm not worried, but apparently the game doesn't know that. And still loves to blow up the core on this base. Which is super not cool. How did I miss that? Now I'm gonna need some silicone, and preferably on the sooner part. Okay, it's pretty damn clear. I'm gonna need to expand a bit. This video turned out to be a whole nothing. I mean, it was... Title it Prep for, Desolate Rift. And no one will question it. Delightfully devilish cosmic. Yes, I need to accumulate stuff. And then we can expand the core and get base production online. Yes, sounds good. It helps. It really would help. I would have thought I would have brought more copper. How much more does this need? Oh, it doesn't even need to go. That makes my life so much easier. Not until I upgrade it. How's power looking? Oh, we've made a dent. But hopefully this will help me with my copper deficits. I don't know, watch this. 11 already. On wave 9? Yeah, they're not doing anything. Guys, leave it alone. It definitely is slower than you would expect, yet it still does a ton of damage like you'd expect. Very confused. Those are not supposed to have titanium in them. How I fucked that up? Great question. Oh, for fuck's sakes. They're hopeless. And this is gonna need, yep, way more. At least time is limited for this. Do that as well, that's why I was set to blast. Compound. I guess I already have drones up and running. A weird turn of events. Get out. I have a hard time believing that was all that was destroyed, but honestly, knowing this, probably... I just want a bit more automation in here. Ooh. Yeah, those are not supposed to have titanium. I guess they're supplying cryo fluid? Yeah, they have to be. There we go. I had a feeling that would happen. I'm not even worried about boosting it this time. I have base production to worry about. Yeah, try and jumpstart it. There we go. It's not much, but it can be good enough. We're making a ton of waste oil, but ironically, I think it's fine. Even though it's already started to spread on this pipeline, it's fine. Okay, that's a lot closer than I expected, but we don't care about that area. Like, as fun as it was using the dome as well, like, I don't care for the dome very much. This is plenty of power. It's so weird how it gives off light. This would be really funny because I could probably route that back in, couldn't I? Oh, I totally could. Problem is, you always have to nudge it back. Keep the pollution spreading. Because when it gets to like a wall like this, it's pretty safe actually. Whatever. We're actually producing a pretty good amount. I'm gonna let the game AFK for this, admittedly. It's just sort of slow, isn't it? If I were to somehow get it over here, would that work? No? Not even? Huh. Well, it's plenty of power for now, so I guess it's fine. If I really wanted to, I could boost through this whole thing, and I think I will. And we're very copper deficient in this base for some inexplicable reason. Nothing else is low, just copper. How many are built? 16? Up 2? It's fine. Well, this isn't how I expected this to go at all. Almost tempted to try and say to this, hey, make them as mining units. It's gonna be very hard to separate them though. We're just gonna start boosting through this, whatever. It's fine, who cares? The wall I know is way strong enough to take it. Get some discounts going. And this is shield that has that. With radiator oil, it's fine. Or I could make a pillbox. For wave 15, I mean, I've made armies better sooner. Just in the last video, I made like a whole 27 fortresses on wave 7. Which is a personal record. And those are the fortresses. I mean, I'm just gonna keep spreading it, really. Spamming it. I know which way they want to walk. I have the defenses set up for the final wave. It's just a matter of time. I like the multi-hit this has. Very pretty. Now somehow they're more underpowered, but whatever. Admittedly, that's the closest anything that she got since damaging this whole setup. Funny enough. Any anti-air locations? Yes, one. What? I mean, it's not good, it's just, it's functional. I'm gonna go for a lightning round. Here we go. I'm now the Gamma once more. Admittedly, kind of curious. Okay, it doesn't even matter for that. What if I set these 9 units back to base area and I made the ultimate spread of repair units? Okay, guys, fix the base. Yeah, finally putting those missiles to good use. They also have homing. That's why so many of them miss. Wait. You know what, numbers are actually pretty good at this. See how they do against walls. You know, if they're... Wow. Amazing work. They actually have a heal reduction on walls and like all like self-built buildings. I think it says like percentage base because that's amazing. Oh, that was even rebuilt. Okay. Don't need it though. What I could also do is build some of these. Defend our production a little bit, you know? It doesn't do much, it's just kind of nice. And also we have power for it. Or I forgot how much these take. Wow. Oh no, they don't take that much. Oh, we're producing a lot of this. A more sludge, the better sludge, right? There we go. Now this is going to accumulate sludge, which now comfortably be getting pumped out into our septic system. And by septic system, I mean make it someone else's problem system. I'd run it for it, you guys. Look at them go! They love repairing. That or they really wanted to take their anchor notes. It's hard to tell. Far better than using only one unit for this. You see what one's doing? Nothing. You get 10 doing it, it's fine. Septic has been rearranged. And the health reduction in that stuff is just brutal. As it now further spreads. Thank you, Paulies. Fix it. I didn't even know that was scratched. There are now a lot of hyper-aggressive polys shooting things up. Well, at least they're working for me. Yeah, if you didn't know, the shield, like the little shield icon, means they're actually going to do repairs. It has to be percentage based, they're so slow. The frenzy. Build. And yeah, we're fine on base resources. Fortunately, it's not hard to catch up, it's just annoying. Oh, he has so much. You know what? Here, have fun with it. Goodbye. Look how happy it is to do deliveries. Look at that. Oh god, we've cranked the generators, I'm pretty sure. Have we? Yes, we have. They're at 250% production. We're at 256 or 250 production. It's not sustainable, but it's funny. Oh, hey! It's completely overkill, but I like it. Ironically, the oil is more explosive than these batteries. It's weird. I don't like it. There we go. $0.2 million. Sweet. Laziness. Where? 2 Zeniths. Actual fight now. Well, that went perfectly fine, ironically. That's such a nice looking spot. Really? Dude, these walls suck for this nuke. They're nice. That's all I can say, really. They're nice. Oh, and also they like cryo fluid. Make sure to give them cryo. This is already water cooled. And we're already overflowing with resources. What a good time. I don't want to wait a minute. Send them in now. I could kill this with my own 2 guns. Well, if I wasn't too cocky about it, I could have taken them. Well, it's gonna get a lot worse for you guys. Was I also adding water because of the synergy? Oh, that's cruel. But effect, okay, I can't take those with my own 2 guns, not if I have a lot of time on my hands and a lot of plastanium. Wow, that was decisive gunning. They're gonna keep their firing? No. A lot of pollution. Wait, what? Wait, why are they going in this direction? Please, I need assistance now. I guess you can also use Polys as an emergency unit like that. It's never recommended to get yourself in a situation like that, but it's technically nothing stopping you from doing it. Since it works fine. Just gonna accidentally drop a few walls in the way. You know, just a few. You know, they gotta work for it too, you know? You can't just hand them the win. You could, but then where's the fun in that? Screw that rock. In particular. Because the Poly's something more to fix. Guardian, I actually unlocked how to make that one. I'm actually unlocking how to make the better one, too. The Eclipse. It's a great time to grind out some resources, too. Has a little health sapping one, tier 3s. And there's a fortress with some too. Cool. Yeah, I mean, fortresses have so much range, I'm not too surprised they would shoot that. Polys, can you not get yourselves fucking killed like that? Wait, no, those couldn't shoot air units. Polys. They, ironically enough, like to stay near combat, even though they're really bad at it. But look, fixing things are important, okay? So they're gonna do that over life-saving measures. Huddle up with the polys for health. If I make a repaired station for them, will they go to it automatically? No. They're polys, they're not smart after all. On the next shipment, we'll build. Oh, there we go. Health acquired. This area is not doing too well, but I don't really care. Power looks fantastic, and we're producing a lot of sludge. Good. Those guys are actually capable of burning it away, I think. But they're not going to, because, admittedly, it takes fucking forever. And you can also tell that they kind of just didn't calculate the defense, because it was only core damage that was done. It wasn't really weapon damage. I could have AFK'd this entire time and perfectly fine. But not only is this more to watch, but also, it makes it go faster. And who really wants soy? There's people, but I'm not feeling that lazy. I know, surprise, surprise. What I can do after. You know, because I'm putting in so much effort right now. God, if I couldn't take down 3, how am I supposed to take down 4? It's really intense. Fortunately, my thing has homing shots, which, yes, the game has homing shots. Damn it, I died. If only there was something you could do to stop them from surviving. It died to the fucking sludge. Also, hey, that Guardian's arriving early. Hey. 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 Oh, you really want the power, don't you? Oh well. I like it. It fires a burst, but it can shoot a burst while firing the previous burst. It's, actually, I kind of wish more burst weapons were like that. It's quirky, you know? You're dead. And as long as it doesn't go straight for power, which it is, we should be fine. Wait. God. And if anything, if I click off, it should be fine. Wait, actually, I think it just skipped the wave. Just gonna wait a few bits out here. sure we survive. Look at how fast the air blast can spin. One barely boost. Actually, it's a pretty large amount of boosting. Eee. It's a lot of power. Bet I can fit more in there. But should I? I should. You know, it's real and I bust out stencils. Oh, damn it. I can't get perfect efficiency, whatever. Still power anyways. Those generators, wow. And it's so inefficient, but you know what? It wasn't built to be efficient, it was built to be cheesy, and just... Admittedly, this map has a lot of that, so... Whatever, I can build so much in here. Could also build so much on this sector as well. But just look how much water there is. Literally limitless free power. Anyways, I think it died. Yeah, it died. Cool. Oh, and nothing else got damaged? Nice. So if you're losing a wave, as long as the game doesn't already determine you as dead, which it admittedly likes to do a lot in these situations, you can just save scum it. Yeah, kinda. It's quite clean, actually. Okay, okay. Don't break it. Don't. Relax. Can someone please fix this? They're all dead, aren't they? Just work, please. And the final wave looks a little something like this. Nothing impressive, nothing scary. That's gonna be it for today, folks. Now that I can actually go to the Desolate Rift again, I'm gonna do a really good job fortifying it. Then we're gonna try and take out the heavy base near it. And then there's a planetary launch will unless, and I will run a poll for this if I remember to. We go for the aquatic things, and I try to use boats for the Desolate. And I try to use boats instead. Because there's a whole lineup of boats I could use as well, but... You know, I haven't been doing that. So I'm gonna run a poll. Do I go down the green boat line, or do I push the final sector when it comes around to it? And that will be relevant, basically, until the end. Wonderful. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next time, take care and bye-bye.